Probably one of the most difficult questions for you guys to answer. How can the contact centres be made PCI-DSS compliant? It can be a really arduous task. The first thing to understand is what kind of level of compliance you would have to have. For our customers, there's usually a couple of choices. So we have the most complex, which is a level 1, but that's not the majority of our clients. Most of our clients would fall under a lower volume. So to give you an idea, merchant level 1, you have to do 2 million card payments on either Visa or MasterCard. It's not even combined, so it has to be on either one. So that's obviously a very particular client set. When you get to that level, you have to have your entire operation assessed by a QSA. You have to get accreditation assessment, you have to have pen testing, on-site testing, staff interviews. It's incredibly expensive, incredibly arduous. It takes around a month each year to maintain that. And we know that ourselves because that's what we are. We are a level 1 because we take over 2 million transactions in process. And we have to be assessed, all of our staff have to be interviewed to make sure we comply to the absolute highest level of PCI. Levels down from that, there are levels 2 to 4, and they drop basically by the volumes. You know, if you're a low volume user, you're a lower risk. Level 2 would be up to 1 million transactions and stepping down from there. So most of our customers can actually do what's called a self-assessment or a FAQ. That allows them to go onto a portal, answer a series of questions, and if you don't use a provider like us, it's about 250 questions. If you use a provider like ourselves and you remove as much risk and scope as you can, that drops from the 250 to around about 12 to 14 questions, and you can become accredited very, very quickly. It is interesting to point out that in the trade we're in the people we compete with, there are people at the same level as ourselves, but we come across a tremendous amount of providers who are a lot smaller and sort of sub 1 million, sub 500,000 transactions, and they actually themselves use an SAQ and self-certify so that the solution they give you hasn't been accredited or assessed by an assessor. Just something you should perhaps be wary of when moving forward. But getting compliant, the best way, work with somebody else, whether it's us or another provider, move the risk. You know, we're here to take that risk. That's all we do, and that's all our competitors do. Let you carry on with your business. Trying to make your environment compliant and keeping data in-house and keeping card data in-house is a continual headache and a continual risk. The reputational damage of card theft, as you see from the press every day, is horrendous. You just don't want to go that way. Best thing you could do would be to contact us, have a conversation, and let us see what we can do to help you.